Hey guys, it's Ray Her Selections. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm literally trying to get monetized, so let's do this. So I kind of wanted to give my channel a little background information. Pretty much break down the story of how I ended up behind the chair. Well, for me, my hair journey started way back in California. Way back in like 2004 or even before that, because literally I was a self-taught braider. I learned how to braid using a Cabbage Patch doll. It was one of the freckled orange dolls with the curly hair. I actually was at home, got the doll for Christmas one year. I want to say around 8 or 9, and I had previously, in the previous years, burned myself on a curling iron, so I knew that this thing could get hot and it could straighten hair. So in my mind, I was going to straighten this curly doll's hair, and hopefully when I wet it, it was going to be able to go back curly. Wasn't the case. So I had got this Cabbage Patch doll for Christmas, and in a couple of days, I ended up straightening out the hair with the curling iron and realizing it's not going to revert back to curly. Like, okay. So I remember literally being stuck in my room for like a full day or two practicing braiding while all the other kids are outside. I could hear them playing and everything. I was focused on getting braiding, French braiding at that. But let me tell you what happened. So I'm locked in my room trying to get this braid. I remember it was like sun up and then the sun was going down, and I remember running into my mom's room like, Mom, look, I did a braid. And she looked at it and she was like, that's good. Now flip the braid on the other side. Like, what? Flip the braid on the other side? What do you mean? Make the braid come out. Make it sit on top. So I didn't realize I was braiding inward. So I literally went back to my room and figured out how to get the braid to come on the opposite way. So that was my first, literally my self-taught experience on how to French braid. Fast forward, I am a plus size woman, and in high school, didn't know how banging the body was, but I had to adjust all of my pants to be tailored. There was no such thing as plus size skinny pants, skinny jeans, or any of that. So I had to make bell bottoms. I had to purchase bell bottoms and like sew in the leg in order to make skinny jeans. And with that, I also have to sew in the waist. Like, okay, let me get these pants to be trendy, because they don't make trendy pants for my hips and my caboose with this little bitty high school waist. Fast forward a little more. Me and my best friend, we played tennis for Dorsey. And I remember one time at practice, she was invited into a wedding. She was invited to be a bridesmaid in a wedding. So she had got her first install, her first sew-in, and like we were all in awe. It was probably all of 10 inches long, like whatever. But one practice day, we were going through her weave, and I'm just like, girl, this is nothing but overcast stitching. Like, I do this on my pants. We finna take this out, and when you take it out, we putting it back in. I already know how to braid. I already know how to sew. We gonna put this back in. And then with my best friend being a researcher, a Cancer, she dove into YouTube at the time, and we literally DIY'd ourselves into an industry, literally. Practiced on each other for many, many years. Our first weaves were terrible. I have pictures of my weaves, my first weave from high school, and it's literally like 6 inches long. I had about 4 inches of off-colored leave out. Not pressed, not perm, not anything. It was wicked, but it was the start. It was the start of this journey. Then, fast forward from there, I remember at one point in my life, a couple years ago, I was making more money on the weekends doing and selling hair than I was making doing 40 hours a week at my work. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to take this very last of my financial aid. I'm going to enroll into this cosmetology program, which was the first program at Compton College. And I'm going to go ahead and get licensed because I want to do this. This is making more sense. I don't feel exhausted. I don't feel like I'm sacrificing myself and my person to do this work like I did doing security or clerical work. Like, no, I'm over this. Like, let me go ahead and follow the money, follow the passion, follow the creativity, I actually was in college for communications, PR, and advertisement. And in all the things that I was learning there, it was making it even more clear. Like, these are things that I could do for myself as an entrepreneur. I don't have to market for a company. I can market for myself. I don't have to find an internship to not be paid and not, be guaranteed anything when I can get out here and do it for myself. So that's literally why I decided to use the very last of my financial aid to switch it over to Compton. And luckily, everything happens for a reason. Let's say that, because that little bit of financial aid is what made me able to afford the first semester of college for cosmetology school, which was when all the fees, all the tuition, all the kit expenses and everything was due. So everything worked out perfectly. I graduated the program. I did a full-time program. I was at school from 8:30 to 4:30 every day for a year and some change. Knocked out my 1,600 hours, and that was that. I was working from home for a couple years. Then eventually I started working in a barber shop. I saw myself as a female barber. Like, this is what I want to do. I have these other skills, but I'm piquing an interest in barbering. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a barber shop so I can get some hands-on training, because that's how I learn. I'm a visual learner. I need to understand the environment to see where the money can be made, all of that. So yeah, it's been a journey. Now I'm here in Charlotte in my own personal suite, licensed in both states. And I'm starting to really understand entrepreneurship. It's difficult, but I'm loving it. I'm growing in it, growing my business, trying to grow my brand. And this is the start of it, guys. And yeah, I didn't want this to be a silent video, so I decided I'll just tell a story or two. Expand my brand, expand my products. I have a website where I sell organic health products and solutions, www.royalhealthselections.com. Make sure you check it out. So yes, guys, you could pretty much look forward to me going live, to me doing tutorials on the styles that I frequent, which is feed-ins, extensions, protective styling, steam treatments, kid styling, lock styling, you name it. But here on this channel, I'm going to dabble in a little bit of everything until I figure out exactly what content works for my channel. So be on the lookout. There will be vlog material, lives, there'll be tutorials, there'll be silent videos, there'll be a lot of shorts, there'll be, of course, funny stuff, because a humor bone is stuck in my heart. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Get on this journey with me. Don't forget to check the work. Hello? You can follow me at Royal Hair Selections. At TikTok, it's RHS Styles. Again, my website is www.royalhealthselections.com. You can order online. There I offer sea moss, elderberry hair oils, soursop teas, sea moss soaps, etc. Sea moss gummies, you name it. It's there and it's available. Check me out.